Good morning, traders. I trust you are all well and ready for another big week in the markets. Last week wasn't the busiest. In fact, we could tell that across the board of majors, and obviously the cross pairs not performing too well too. We did manage to have a fantastic start to the week, quite a quiet back end of the week. Few high probability setups taking place as we speak, looking for some pullbacks across the board. So as a VIP member, we will take advantage. Now, I've been speaking to quite a lot of you guys that are new to the industry and that are starting your journey in the financial markets. Now, it's actually quite unfortunate because I would actually say the majority of the guys that I've spoken to have all had bad experiences previously. There's a lot of this hype on social media and people pretending that you can get rich quick. I will be completely honest with all of you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This takes a lot of hard work. This takes a lot of discipline. And you do need to ensure you are surrounding yourself with the correct people. A lot of these Instagram traders or social media traders will be showing you huge results. Now, I would probably say the majority of it is on a demo account, so it's not real money. So of course they're going to overexpose and take a risk. And the majority, and a lot of the other results that I've seen and people sending me screenshots, some traders are doing 80 to 100% per day on Instagram. Now, let me just give you an example to keep things real. Now, if you're talking Barclays Wealth, one of the top performing hedge funds consistently over the last 20, 30 years, average 36% per year. Now, they're averaging between, let's say, 35 to 40% per year consistently. So there's obviously no guarantees in this industry, but they've performed this extremely well for quite a long time. So if some of the top traders in the world are trading a low risk fund, so of course they're not expecting to see crazy gains, but 36% per year consistently is amazing. If they're doing those sort of figures, these guys on Instagram that are doing 100% a day, please ask them the question, why is Barclays, Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan not handing out billions and billions of pounds to you? Because you on Instagram, you're actually one of the best traders in the world on paper. So this is where we need to start being realistic, guys. And as I said, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but this is trading the financial markets. And there are lots and lots and lots of opportunities and lots of rewards for the people that take this seriously and trade with the correct mindset in the correct manner. So here are a couple of reasons why I personally believe people fail during trading. The first being underfunded. Now, if you start with a trading account of maybe £100, now £100 is not going to make you rich, and it's also not going to make you, or not going to put you on the streets. You're not going to lose your house over £100. But when you're trading with such a small amount of money, there is no emotional attachment. If you lose that £100, who cares? You're not going to be fixated on your trading account as if you was trading some of my money, or you had 100,000 of your own capital in your trading account. Then you're going to be very switched on. You're going to be very, very risk managed, and you're going to be disciplined. So when you do trade with such small amount, you might trade with £100 and only make £1 to £5 per trade at maximum. Now that's not exciting. Percentage-wise is okay, but what you're going to tend to do, and naturally you will over-risk because you want to make big gains. You may over-risk and have 2 or 3 profitable days, but simply after that, you're going to end up blowing your account. I would say 90% of this industry do this. They start small. They have no emotional attachment to it. They don't really care if they win or lose. They're just gambling. They have no education. They lose the money. And then that puts a negative view on trading in the financial markets. And there is an industry rule where 90% of new traders lose 90% of their capital in the first 90 days of trading. And that is because you have no emotional attachment to it. You couldn't care less. It's £100. I could make £200 tomorrow. I could lose the lot the following day. So underfunded is quite a strong reason why a lot of you guys are failing, because you're not trading with enough money that you're going to be emotionally attached to it and trade in a serious way. Secondly is undereducated. This is a $5 trillion moved a day market. You are not outsmarting this market with no education. You need to find a mentor and someone that's going to hold your hand day in, day out. Someone that's been through every experience emotionally and physically that can support you on your journey. We also need to remember we must learn to walk before we can run. A lot of the stuff that you'll learn on YouTube or other internet channels is great, but you need to learn the foundations and the structure of the market and how these markets move before you then move on to the technical side of trading. Lack of support, lack of guidance, again, kind of ties in with working with a team of educators. Someone you can work with, someone you can message, someone you can talk to, someone that has a proven track record that you can essentially follow. Because if you're working with someone who's doing this successfully month in, month out already, you need to take their qualities and build it in and around you, your trading plan, and your lifestyle. And obviously, poor discipline. Once you find a consistent path, you are making money, you are profiting quite regularly, it's then about I must stick to what I know. This is working for me, it's fitting around my lifestyle, I'm still working my current 9 to 5, so I know I can pay my bills and I can survive from my full-time job. So trading is now secondary income. So I'm not putting pressure on myself to make money through trading to pay my bills, being very, very new to this industry. It's about sticking to the game plan. So underfunded, again, having no emotional attachment. Undereducated, trying to outsmart a $5 trillion moved a day market. You need to work with someone who has proven techniques. And as I say, lack of support, guidance, someone who can hold your hand, that's been through every emotional and physical experience, that can guide you along your way. Discipline is the most important one. Once you find a consistent path, stay disciplined. Stick to the rules. What we provide our new members on the VIP membership is a strict set of rules. There's 12 rules in place, and you must work through 1 to 12. If one of those rules do not meet, you do not take the trade. But we use multiple time frames. You've got to remember there's 27 currencies. If the average daily bar is around 80 to 100 pips across 27 currencies, you can definitely look to take 20, 30 pips a day out of the market minimum. So it's about cherry picking, quality over quantity, which is why I said we give you a strict set of rules so that you are cherry picking your positions and only taking high probable setups or high probability setups. This way, being a new trader at the start of your trading career, you're putting yourself in a position of favor. You're not going to be in the large percentage of people that over risk, no emotional attachment, try and do this with no education, and lose 90% of their money in 90 days. Have a think, guys. There's lots of opportunities out there this week, but you must find someone that you enjoy working with that can build a trading plan around your current lifestyle and guide you down the correct path. As I said, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme, but rewards are endless with trading, so pick wisely. Have a great trading week, team, and good luck.